I must really be a masochist. Or maybe I just love a good challenge. Who knows? Either way, this video is a lose-lose proposition for me, because I'm going to take out the Sony A6300 and vlog with it in 4K without overheating. So let's do the A6300 test and get over with. Why? Because I thought it'd make a cool video. So I decided, why don't I do a little test, and we're gonna test it through a whole lot of scenarios and see exactly what happens. So remember, tip number 1, use a cage. Tip number 2, use a portable battery pack. And tip number 3, open up all the ports. That includes the LCD screen, pop up the flash, and also open and unlatch that little tiny little battery door. Now this vlog just isn't all about overheating. We're gonna take a little walk around Sentosa Island and give you guys a quick look at everything that it has to offer. This is what I feel right now. Alright, so by this point, I'm gonna have to finish the vlog by shutting the camera off, turning it back on, shutting it off, turning it back on, shutting it off, and turning it back on. And I can tell you right now, it's gonna be a longer day than I initially thought. But it's okay, because we're gonna keep going. The Lovebird's Nest. Alright, so we're out of the hustle and bustle of the main area right there, and I'm in a more secluded area. I just put it this way, this camera is not great for vlogging. It's okay, I guess, for controlled scenarios where you got lots of air conditioning and all the tips that I listed. I think it'll be okay there, but honestly, if you're looking at this particular camera, buy the A6500. You really won't have to worry about it to this extent. If that one's too expensive for you, buy the A6000. You're gonna lose 4K, unfortunately, but you'll gain a camera that's nice and cheap, and you really won't have to worry about it mega overheating like this camera right here. There's not really a whole lot for me to say, other than the fact that it's hot out here, it's humid, so this is the perfect condition. This place is the perfect place to test these kind of cameras because it's hot, you know? And so we'll be able to see just where its limits are. In my opinion, the A6300's limits are far too low. It's not a high threshold, it's like right here, man, and it's gonna shut off on you. So that really makes me not like this camera very much, because in my opinion, if you're looking for crisp 4K video, there's a catch. The catch is you're gonna get that 4K video, but it's gonna overheat on you. And say we're going to the still side of things. Okay, so the A6300 has a great APS-C sensor, there's no doubt about it. But the problem is though, is that, you know, you have this cool 8 frames per second mode, which is supposed to emulate an optical viewfinder. And you also have an 11 frames per second mode, which is really fast. But at what cost? The cost for this camera is the buffer. The buffer is agonizingly small. You're gonna hit 5 shots, fill it up, and you're gonna wait around before you can shoot more. With the A6500, that's gone. The buffer is huge. You can shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot all you want, and you're good to go. So again, this is my thoughts on this camera. It's not really going so well. I'm gonna continue on and finish the rest of the vlog. But overall, I can already tell you right now that this camera is just not one that you really want to get under any circumstances. Either buy the A6000 or get the A6500, but the A6300, not really a good choice, because eventually you will become frustrated by its limitations. And believe me, those limitations are big.
Stars in this exciting new zone. Walk the
Behold,
carpet at Madame Tussauds Singapore
Madame Tussauds
today.
in the jungle.
dear guests. We appreciate your patience as we focus on resuming your cable car ride. Should you require any assistance, an intercom is located above the advertising screen. Press and hold on the button to speak to our staff. Alternatively, you may contact us at 6377-9688. We apologize for the delay.
And that's the end of the journey. Now, if you excuse me, it's time for me to walk off into the sunset. Actually, more like the rain set.